What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. So this is just a test video, really. I wanted to put my drone up in the air and see if it works here on the African continent because of the GPS positioning and all that stuff. I flew it back in the United States, but I needed to have a maiden flight here to see if it would get the GPS coordinates and know where it's at and all that stuff. And so I launched from the roof of the building that I'm staying in, and me and my brothers were up on the roof. And it's not a long flight because it was just a test. And also, the wind was up a little more than I like. You know, the drone can handle it, but I don't love it. And so I needed to do that, but this shows you how close I am to the Atlantic Ocean from where I'm at. And also I wanted to be able to let you know that I'm going to be able to have aerial shots for you from stuff, here in Africa, here in Senegal, but also particularly in the Gambia once I get to the Gambia. Today is Monday, and as of right now, it looks like I will be here in Senegal until probably Wednesday or Thursday, the latest. And then I will make my way to the Gambia, where my other brother will receive me there. But again, this was just a test flight, so I just headed out towards the ocean, and I was a very nervous because when I used to fly it back home, I know the city, and I know I fly strategically so that if something happens in an emergency, I can drive and go get it. But here I'm flying over a city that I don't even know where I'm at. So if something happened, I would never be able to just go and get it. It does have a thing where you can go into the app and you can locate it by GPS. But I just didn't need the drama, So I just wanted to be careful. Also on this flight, I'm actually flying into the wind on this particular portion of the video that you're seeing now. And then that way I would have the assist of the wind as I made my way back. It's also something I have to be aware of as it relates to conserving the battery power. Obviously the more wind, then the harder the motors have to work and you use more battery. But yeah, I was going to go all the way out to the ocean, and I just decided, no, I've gone far enough. It's just a test flight. So I hit the automatic return to home button, and then it goes into a return to home and auto landing sequence that I can interrupt at any point. But again, this was just a test, and I thought I would release this to you so that you could see some of the glorious city of Dakar, Senegal, and and that I could also announce to you that I'm looking forward to being able to bring you aerial shots from various things that I experience and record and stuff like that. So here I was on the way back, and then the brothers were telling me that they were pointing and saying, the African Renaissance Monument is over this particular way. So I thought, okay, but on a or a less windy day, because again, it doesn't matter if it's windy, you know, but on a less windy day, um, I would have flown all the way out to the monument. As you can see, it's in the landing sequence there. It turns around to whichever way it was facing when it took off, and now it's in the landing sequence. And then at some point here, I will interrupt it, and then I will start flying towards the monument. But I don't go all the way because, again, it's the first flight here on the continent, and I just really wanted to watch my tone. Look how big that sun is, everybody. Look how big and close that sun is. You know, that sunset. Plus, there's a lot of birds, you know, and I need to know how are the birds going to respond. You know, back in California, the birds they keep it moving, you know, and there's usually not a lot of birds around, if any, whenever I operate the drone. But in this case, I didn't want to take any chances. So here I've stopped the landing sequence, and I turned around, and I'm actually heading towards the African Renaissance monument. Um, and then I just decided to zoom in. You can see it's there to the right there. Now it's to the left of the frame. You know, that's it on the left. And then the brothers were saying there's a lighthouse or something that's on the right. And so I sort of yawed in that direction a little bit right there. I yawed over towards the lighthouse. But to the left, just going out of frame, there was the African Renaissance Monument, you know. And that would be a beautiful thing on a clear, you know, on a non-windy day. But I'm actually going to the monument anyway. So, and I'm looking forward to launching it there on the grounds of the monument, and then using the orbit feature to circle and film the monument, you know, in all of its glory and grandeur. So I just wanted to bring this. Now, I'm not going to bore you with this because the drone is actually moving there, but it's fighting the wind, so it looks like it's not moving at all, but it is. And you could just barely tell, but it's on its way back home, you know, coming back home to land. It's on autopilot. And like I said, it looks like a still shot, but it's actually moving. If you watch the buildings at the very bottom of your screen, you'll see that they are coming and disappearing. So that lets you know that yes, is in fact and indeed it is moving. So anyways, let's see. Yeah, probably not going to go all the way to the end because, or I'll just speed it up here. That's what we'll do. We'll just do this. I hope I'm still recording. Yeah, I am. And then also, you guys, yeah, I want you to notice, you see where that taxi is? Then you see right there, there's kids that are playing soccer in the street. That's so endearing. I love that so much. You know, just joy, man. Just joy. Subhanallah, Allahu Akbar. You know, um, so it's in the landing sequence here. And as I said, I'm looking forward to giving you guys some really beautiful panoramic views and stuff with you know, with aerial footage. Uh, Definitely looking forward to that. And no problems. You know, it flew like a like butter here in Senegal. So do be looking forward to some really fantastic shots of not just here in Senegal, but also in the Gambia. So I'll leave this here, I love you guys all. And we will be live probably, what's today, Monday? So we'll probably be live, probably, it could be later, could be later, could be later. Because for everybody that's on the East Coast there, I'm 5 hours ahead of you. And if you're on the West Coast, then I'm 8 hours ahead of you. So I'm really in the driver's seat. I'm ahead of everybody. So that has its own specialness and convenience, you know. But so if I'm not with you today, then we will probably be together tomorrow, inshallah. But I'm thinking we're going to be together today because one of the things that I want to do is I want to film. Like I told you guys, one of the things I was looking forward to in coming to the continent, and particularly coming to Muslim countries, is that just the joy that it will put in my heart to be able to just walk to the mosque for the prayers. Everywhere I've lived in America, I always had to drive a long distance to the mosque. I've never lived like right near the mosque, you know. So what a gift and a treat and a luxury that I'm able to just walk to the mosque. So I want to film that and and talk about it and stuff like that, and then the you know um, we can get into um, the people and the fashion and all that kind of thing. So again, if you don't see me today, which I strongly believe that you will, then we'll be together tomorrow for sure, inshallah. I love you all. I'll see you soon.